What's your prayer?
Yeah. Well, Billy, you and I have known each other for a while. And yes, before The Chosen, I would say I was probably more politically conversant and expressive than I am now. And the reason is because I am more spiritually conversant and expressive than I have ever been. Because by doing The Chosen, I have been so enamored with and surrounded by the teachings of Jesus, I've realized politics is ultimately not the answer. Now, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be passionate about it. It doesn't mean we shouldn't be involved, but it's not the ultimate capital A answer. And so my prayer for this country is that we would answer the question, the existential questions in the same way Charlie did. When Charlie was asked, what do you want to be remembered for? Or whenever he was asked about like, what's the ultimate? It wasn't, well, I want to win the debate over trans rights. I want to win the debate over abortion. I want to win, I want to make sure that Republicans get elected as president. That was never the number one thing. It was the number one thing for him, the umbrella, the macro level for him. And I hope it is for me, and I hope it is for you and for anyone who's watching right now, is the question of who are you? Whose are you? Who do you belong to? And I belong to and claim possession by the creator of the universe, by the God of the universe and his son, Jesus, who is also part of the Godhead, who came to earth as a human being and taught us not only in his humanity, but in his divinity, what it means to be holy and what it means to pursue righteousness, even if we'll never get there on this side of eternity. And so my prayer for this country is that we will continually be steered towards and pushed towards a reliance on God and his word, and not on the affairs of men. And when we are concerned more about the affairs of men and women and about these debates, then we are in fact concerned about what God thinks about our hearts and our relationship with him. It leads to things like this, because we as human beings are incapable of righteous living. We are incapable of being selfless to the extent that Christ was. And so that's who we are supposed to be pursuing. And so my prayer for this country is that slowly but surely, one at a time, people would turn towards their creator. And that things like this wouldn't result in either of two things. One, trying for revenge, trying to fight harder, and two, an increased resistance to God. I'm hoping that this draws us closer to God and that we think that, yes, God is here in the midst of suffering. So that's my prayer for our country.